What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I just want to make a video on the Jeep DLC. Comes with the Jeep Wrangler and Renegade. Right here I'm just showing all the upgrades on the Wrangler. In my opinion, I think that this DLC should only be worth like $2.99 opposed to $5.99. You'll see why in a little bit here. All the upgrades are very similar. I'm just gonna go through all the tire options over here. See, we can go all the way up to a 35. Sorry, 36, not 35. Even better. Then the winch. Always want to go with autonomous scout. That way, when you're flipped upside down, you can still use your winch. Throw a snorkel on it. There's quite a bit of upgrades for these Jeeps, which is pretty nice. Put the roof lights on because when it gets nighttime in Snowrunner, it's super dark. Unfortunately, I have a lot of the upgrades still locked because I had to restart my game. Put some rock sliders on it. I wish they had more rim options though. They do have a lot of color schemes for these Jeeps though. I like these custom ones. I went with the red. And then all the accessories and stuff you can add to the interior and stickers and stuff. Alright, so we'll take it out and do some testing. Switch this over to daytime so you guys can see better. And then I'm gonna start it up and take it over to the trailer lot. See what kind of trailers we can hook up to this thing. As you can see, it's just the typical scout trailers, which this one was a new one. I haven't really messed around with this one yet. It's cool that this Wrangler can tow all these trailers though. Alright, then I'm gonna go get this thing into some shenanigans. I had to redo the video right here because I accidentally went around the mud with this Jeep instead of through it. So I was just messing around. So the mud definitely stopped this thing a little bit, but if you put it on low and turn the lockers on, it'll crawl out of it. And then on down the trail. I think next time I use this Jeep, I'll put different tires on it too, because these ones suck on pavement. Test out the suspension right here a little bit. Which is actually surprisingly pretty flexy. Wasn't really expecting that. Show you a little bit. Then coming down this hill, there's some big bumps too, and the suspension seems to absorb most of it. Doesn't want to tip over like some of the vehicles. Just cruising low. A little bit of a muddy spot right there, but not too big of a problem. And then we'll crawl up these rocks over here to the left. Just to see how it does on rocks and what the suspension does. Put it in low 2 and shift up to low 3. Bump it up. Crawl's pretty decent. A fun little rig to use. It's challenging but not impossible to use. See if it'll flip over right here. I'm honestly surprised I didn't flip it. Alright, so here we have the Renegade. As you'll see, when I'm going through these upgrades, a lot of them are really similar. So I go through them a little quicker. You can't make it as tall. And the tires, you can only go up to a 31. So this one's definitely smaller. And I think the bumpers and stuff are a little different. So if you love Snowrunner and you love Jeeps, then yeah, I would say this DLC is worth it. Especially because the Wrangler can tow trailers and stuff. Same color options also. I just went with the white because it seemed to fit with this Jeep. And then I went over to the trailer a lot to see if this thing could tow also. Which honestly was kind of disappointing that didn't tow. Maybe I'll make a video with Wrangler towing this Jeep up to a trail or something. So we're going to take this Renegade on the same path as the Wrangler and compare the two. And as you can see, this thing immediately gets stuck in the mud. So this is right here is why I was saying that I would think this DLC would only be worth $2.99 unless you absolutely love Jeeps. Because it's an off-road game and some of the environments are pretty gnarly. The fact that this thing can't make it through the mud means that it won't even work in Russia. There's no winch spots right here either, so I had to go back to the garage and get the F250. Which this is the L400 mod. And I'm playing on Xbox One. This thing just goes right through the mud. And it tows like a beast. So I just hook up the Jeep and pull it right out. truck out of the way. And we'll switch back to the Jeep and head down the trail again. See how the suspension does. So right here you'll see that the Wrangler has way better suspension. This thing slams down right on the wall, rock slider. Super tippy too. And going over these bumps, it just wants to bounce all over the place. Couldn't even control it around that rock. Yeah, it just wants to tip over on any slight bump. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and let me know if you think these Jeeps are worth it from what you've seen. I'm gonna crawl up these same rocks. Try and take the same line so you have a comparison. It kind of just bounces over everything. It doesn't really, and then it flips over just backing up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that like button and have a good day.